Now, I know y'all been waiting on this shit.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
2016 was a trash year full of trash people and horrible ass events, and I'm going to roast the shit out of these cursed ass 365 days that y'all call 2016. 2016 gave us the tired ass racist Barbie known as Tomi Lahren. Girl, I know that you existed before 2016, but you were kind of irrelevant before the alt-right started their rise. Girl, I'm gonna drag the shit out of your get in loser, we're going shopping built ass. I'm gonna drag the shit out of your cotton candy built ass hair, girl. I'm tired of those dead ass, bleached ass strings coming out of your scalp that you call hair. I'm tired of your low ass IQ points being displayed all across the internet, girl. And 2016 just decided to serve you on a rusty ass silver platter to us, and that's not the meal that I requested. 2016 gave us Juju on that beat. Bitch, if you hoes don't doo-doo or go flee, bitch, you took a legendary ass classic.
Bitch, we're knocking and we're bucking. We're ready to fight, ho.
And then you switch it up with this preschool built ass nursery rhyme, ho. I'm tired of it. I was tired of those ugly ass challenges, ho. Every time it came on at a party or some shit, I would certainly sit my ass the fuck down. I'm over it, girl. Return to sender. 2016 killed off Harambe in order to remind us that white people might get angry about a gorilla dying. They might get teary-eyed at a dog being abused, but when black people get killed in the streets, they will turn a blind eye. 2016 gave us Orlando Brown, girl. Bitch, I don't know if he talked to E.T. or any other type of intelligent life form that does not reside on the face of the planet, but he might have communicated with somebody like that to get drugs from that particular area of the galaxy, because whatever he's on, it does not originate from Earth, girl. Somebody get him some help, because I'm tired of these Instagram videos of him acting crazy, acting abusive, getting beat up. Girl, get him some help. And if Raven could actually really see in the future, she would have stopped herself from cooning, and she would have made sure to quickly find Orlando Brown a therapist. 2016, you really tried it when you tried to kill off all of our damn legends. Okay, you took Muhammad Ali from us. Just when white people were getting comfortable with him just because he couldn't really articulate his very pro-black sentiments towards the end of his life, girl. They like silence. You took Prince from us, someone who stood up for the artists when the labels over here dragging these hoes through the mud and giving them badass contracts. Somebody who had endless musical talents. I'm talking about playing all the instruments that were featured on this album. I'm talking about vocals, I'm talking about right. Girl, sick me. You took George Michael. You took Carrie Fisher or Princess Leia, who was very vocal about the sexism in Hollywood and how trash some of these men are. You took a lot of the people who created art, who cultivated culture for our asses during this depressing ass time, and you're leaving us with these Megan needs a vocal trainer and Justin Bieber's and other trash ass one-hit wonders that can't really seem to get a grip on musical talent. You're leaving us with these tired ass people in the entertainment industry who do not have the talent to entertain. Girl, I'm upset with your ass 2016. And of course, true to form 2016, you did not come up short when it comes to homophobia. It was your dumbass who served us the Orlando goddamn shooting at Pulse nightclub. I am upset about it. People lost family members, they lost their sons, they lost their brothers, they lost their friends, and it's sad that this has happened only because we live in an era of trash ass hatred against minorities, especially the gay community. A lot of people, even though they should be focused on the opposite sex, they're focusing on gay people and what they decide to do with their assholes and penises, or what they decide to do with their strap-ons, and it just makes them so angry that they feel they need to pick up weapons. This is not the only time, this is not the only incident that this has happened, and this is not the only time that it will happen, and I hate to say that. But because of the horror that goes on in our society, hatred is just like a never-ending cycle, and my ass is tired of it. 2016, you did not come up short on the hatred. 2016, you also gave us Hurricane Matthew and countless other natural disasters. Girl, I don't know what's going on, and it possibly has to do with us humans being ridiculous when it comes to not saving resources and pretending like global warming doesn't exist and trashing the planet. So maybe Mother Nature is kind of getting a little bit pressed and she decides to scratch some of us off the face of her planet. But bitch, you could have gone easy on us, girl. I am so sick and tired of these damn deaths and death tolls and shit like that, girl. I'm over it. Oh, and while we're on the topic, 2016, of course you have to go and still serve us some terrorizing ass police brutality. Gregory Dunn and Akiel Denkins are some of the people who have been killed tragically by police unnecessarily, and they're not the only two. I think I was reading a story about someone in Fort Worth, Texas racist who got shot by the police, paralyzed, and they covered it up. Girl, y'all hoes are getting on my goddamn nerves. I don't know what I'm going to have to do to make sure that your edges are completely snatched, your wigs are always snatched back. Anytime I hear something racist or crazy, or even see some type of police brutality going on, girl, but I'm going to continue to figure out what I need to do and execute my plan. I'm sick of us dying in the goddamn streets. And speaking of dying in the streets, 2016 has served us a lot of cooning as if our brains aren't being splattered in the motherfucking streets. 2016 has served us cooning and a lot of misogyny. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of black people getting angry at other black people for standing up for their own rights. Like, girl, we're trying to help you out too. It's not just us, girl. A lot of these bitches think that since they kiss the ass of white supremacy, that they're no longer viewed as a nigga. Girl, no. Just because you think your ass is in the house doesn't mean that masses still ain't gonna rape the shit out of your ass. Girl, you don't sit the fuck down. As I mentioned, rape. We have a lot of people thinking that if they try and be black, but not that black, that white people will actually ignore color like they say they do. But as I've said before, a lot of white people ignore color until it's time to marry, date, hire, or report crime. So keep selling your soul and keep cooning and thinking that you're getting somewhere, girl. Because when push comes to shove, you're still a nigga to them. And speaking of coons, 2016 also gave us the coon version of Kanye West, even though years ago he was talking about Bush doesn't care about black people. He took his ass to have a meeting with Donald Trump about multicultural issues, and I was saying, girl, how the fuck are you gonna have a useful and honest dialogue with someone about multicultural issues who has proven themselves to be homophobic, xenophobic, and a bigot? Girl, you really fucking tried it. I hate the fact that y'all love licking the dirt from in between the toes of masses' feet, bitch, but I am not here for it. 2016 also gave us the coons, Charlemagne and Trevor Noah, hoes over here sending cupcakes and having drinks and hugging up on Tomi Lahren as if she gives a fuck about their nigger asses or the issues that face the black community today. You hoes have her on your shows and shit for views and shit like that, but it's not going to work. A lot of you bitches like pandering and going easy on her just because she might look like a bleached out version of a Bratz doll, but bitch, her beaver, groundhog, polywana cracker built ass is not fooling me. Lil Wayne was out here cooning too, talking about he does not see racism, he doesn't see the importance in Black Lives Matter, even though people who look like him with dreads and tattoos on his goddamn face and sagging his motherfucking pants have been highly targeted by police brutality based off of these damn stereotypes, and those are the very same people that we are trying to protect. Sit your lizard built ass down, Lil Wayne. And as I said, 2016 served a lot of misogyny. I don't know when this shit is gonna die down, bitch. It has been going on for thousands of goddamn years, especially in the black community. You hoes have no right to be hating women, especially when you claim you're heterosexual, but let me keep going. You have no right to be trying to put women in boxes, saying they should only be in motherfucking kitchens and shit like that. You have no right to be getting angry at black women for speaking their goddamn minds, okay? You have no right to be getting angry at them for telling you how abusing your male privilege can be toxic to them. You have no right to treat black women like animals, like they're your objects, girl, because your mama is a black woman, okay? Your sister's a black woman. Y'all be scared to have daughters in this environment because of the very same culture and ideologies that you push and use every day against women. You have no right, because black women were the ones who started Black Lives Matter, for y'all ungrateful asses, trying to prevent y'all from dying on the pavement. So shut the fuck up before I drag the shit out of you. 2016, you also gave us a trash ass election race. I got tired of seeing the xenophobia, transphobia, homophobia, and racism and bigotry that was either being spouted by campaign ads or people who supported Donald Trump. Yes, I'm gonna say it. Donald goddamn Trump with his toupee wearing ass. Donald Trump really changed modern politics for the worse. Even though, if we're being honest, I don't know how much he actually changed it. Because in all honesty, he was just saying the things that a lot of politicians, a lot of government officials, and obviously a lot of civilians wanted to say, but were too scared to do it. Donald Trump got his ass on these motherfucking platforms and incited bigotry all across the goddamn nation. Made these white hoes and some of these cooning ass minorities quick to say some dumb shit without researching it or without regard for actual facts. But let me tell you something, as you've probably heard before, Just because he's president-elect, don't think that your president will save you from getting these hands. 2016 also gave us a lot of people who decided to call people all types of niggers and other racial slurs. 2016 allowed us to see some of them getting their ass whooped. From Move Mojito to that one video of this guy getting a Mortal Kombat combo move done on his ass because he called somebody a nigger. Girl, you hoes might have gotten outspoken because of Donald Trump, but let me tell you something. These hands will be even more loud. We're done taking your bullshit. At this point, I'm either gonna drag your ass in a video, or if you try to physically assault me, I'm beating your ass. So do you want to be sliced up with a knife or with words, ho? I want you to choose wisely, bitch, because you can go ahead and call me niggers all you want underneath my comments and shit like that. But when you try to physically assault me, girl, that's why self-defense exists, huh? 2016, of course, was very loaded and drenched with appropriation. While black people created these trends and were doing these things that these white people suddenly started discovering, you know, like wearing cornrows or whatever the hell. We were doing that when we were younger, and in the beginning, the mainstream viewed it as ghetto and made fun of us for that shit, dragged us. We can't even go into some workplaces with how our fucking hair grows out of our head. But now these white celebrities and these white fashion designers like Marc Jacobs, they're taking this shit and all of a sudden they're calling it something new, whitewashing it and selling it for profit while we were dragged and oppressed for the very same things, bitch. It's trash and I hate it. And I think this is the last one I'll touch on. 2016 gave us a lot of hating ass hoes that tried to come for the Adrian Army girl while it was still being developed. A lot of bitches didn't believe in what was going on. Pressed because I decided to build a goddamn brand and not stick to trash ass quality and Cartoon Network built ass flyers. I decided to serve my supporters something that they could relate to and something of substance. I didn't want to stick with the rest of these dumb hoes doing something off of Nokia built ass camcorders and shit like that. That was not my lane. But I'm here now, so what's up? Them hoes thought I would fall. They thought in 2016 that I would not be here. But bitch, I'm evolving. Bitch, I'm growing. Some of these hoes are still in the same place. How my supporters gonna grow and evolve if I don't? Girl, 2016 really tried it, but bitch, my dragons grew up, bitch, and I am Khaleesi, the mother of faggots, ho. Queen of YouTube and the undragged, bitch. First of her goddamn name, and I'm not going anywhere.